Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of our talk show. We are so glad to have you here today. I am your host, Monica Lewinsky, and I have my lovely guest over here. So maybe he'd like to introduce himself.
Yeah, I'm Dennis Shodera, and thank you very much for having me here. Another day of brilliance. We will be speaking about a lot of things, so stay tuned with us as we bulge into this great topic of today. I don't know what the topic is, but whatever I know, it will be interesting. So follow us on all our social media platforms at Swechotvke Kenya, or you can email us at swechotvke@gmail.com.
All right, so today we're going to talk about side hustles. It's a common term that everyone talks about, right? Yeah. Anywhere you go in this part of the country, you'll hear people saying, I have a side hustle, I have a side hustle.
Exactly.
People have side hustles. So the question is, what is a side hustle?
Even this one is a side hustle to me. But now, just explaining what side hustle is. Side hustle is that job or that work that someone does apart from his or her main job or main source of income. That thing that you do that will generate you extra cash or extra income, that's a side hustle. Be it selling fruits, selling sweets, any job that you do apart from your main job is a side hustle. Yeah.
So rather outside their main source of income.
Yeah,
let's say, for example, you are a teacher and maybe you own a shop somewhere.
Exactly.
So that is your side hustle.
So the shop is a side hustle.
Yeah. Or rather you're a doctor, but then you also farm. You have a farm elsewhere. So that is your side hustle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a journalist and I have a farm.
Okay.
So
that is a side hustle.
That's my side hustle.
Apart from the job that it's your main source of income.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
So another question is, why are many young people starting side hustles? I mean, it's fine, you have a main source of income, but why do people opt to find side hustles?
Whatever you should know is that in this world we live in, anything can come to an end or a close at any time. And many people or smart people, they fight to have a side hustle. Reason number one is, when you lose your job, where will you go or what will you do? And let's say you earn 50,000 and you have a family. You have 3 kids, you have a wife, and every one of your family members, they have those things that they need or the needs. You must pay school fees. You
must pay rent.
You must pay rent.
Yeah.
We have food, and nowadays, our wives of nowadays, they want to go to salon. They want to go manicures, pedicure. They have to do those. So that's also something you have to spend.
Maybe even your place of work is a bit far. So maybe you have to keep money aside for transport.
So you find that if you depend only on your salary, itakuramba. So you must look for something out of the box that can help you or help manage your finances and everything that you do in your family, everything.
So that is now the side hustle.
Yeah, so the side hustle. So the reason as to why people have a champion to have side hustle, just as you've asked, is to maintain and also to ease their daily lives. So
maybe your salary is not enough.
If it's not enough,
extra cash.
So something like that. Because if you combine, people have even 10 side hustles. You find my job is from 8 to 4. From 4 to 5, I have a side hustle somewhere. I'm going to check on my businesses. Then from 5 to 6, I have a business. From 6 to 7, like, people are busy. So side hustle it's something that is very important in each and everyone's life. All right, so what can make a side hustle successful? For you to have a successful side hustle, what must you do, or what must you not do? You know, I always say each and everyone should have an entrepreneurial mindset. Like you be creative and create something. Now, in making a better side hustle, you have to think wisely. Not everything that you'll begin apart from your job will succeed as a side hustle. So you have to think wise. you first of all you should know you won't manage them yourself.
Yeah.
And let's say you have a family, but they also have those things that they do. And let's say I'm a man, I'm speaking on the perspective of a man.
Yeah.
So you have to, if you have them, you have to look on a way to have someone to stand in for you. If
you can't manage everything.
Yeah. So for it to be successful, you have to calculate on who will manage your side hustle, how will you manage the person managing your side hustle, and if you have more than 10, how will you manage all of them? And also how will you balance them with your work? Yeah, something like that.
I also think it requires consistency and patience, because now you can't expect to start a side hustle immediately and then generate income immediately. You have to be patient, you have to be consistent, you see? No matter how many side hustles you have, you can't expect to start a side hustle and the next day you start earning money.
I remember.
And it also deals with good customer service.
I remember I had a friend. So at times back we were working somewhere, I won't mention, but my friend told me, I saw this person doing this, I want to begin it, or I want to start the same. Then I told him, are you ready? He said yes, I'm a man.
He can do anything, all right.
So you find that he went with that mentality that I'm going to start this and then boom, I'm going to make it. But whatever you should know, each and everything comes with we had the Greeks and the flints. So one day you'll be up, one day it will go down. So you can't know exactly how will it be, and for it to be stable, it must take time. And people say good things do take time. So if you are not patient, and also patient nowadays, also people are not patient because we want to make this thing and let it boom. So you have to be
because
patient.
Even in the first place, the reason for starting the side hustle is to get extra income. So most people are normally not patient. Patient, I mean.
And the fact that you used your salary to begin or to fund your side hustle, and then you don't get something, you know, you might get irritated and just say that.
You see, sometimes normally it's not even the salary. Some people take loans from banks to start a side hustle. So maybe you've taken a loan from a bank and then the business is not doing well. That is where you find someone giving up. But then
giving up is for the weak. You should know that. In each and every work, side hustle, giving up is not an option. So that one should not even ring in your mind. If you fail, you fail, but you tried.
Now, let's say for instance, here in Kenya, what are some of the side hustles that are doing well?
I'm not a businessman though, but I can say that right now, you can say there is that side hustle that's doing well, because previously I used to see people making shops, they become shopkeepers, and it
or rather, let me rephrase my question. What are some of the side hustles that maybe can generate income faster?
It depends with someone's strategy. Right now, I can begin to have a car showroom, and I'll just boom once. It depends with my services, how I'm networked. So you find that it doesn't depend on which side hustle, but it depends with how you are well connected. Nowadays, it's connection. I can open, let's say for example, I open a supermarket, and you on your side you open another one, but then you find mine will boom faster than yours. Reason might be different. I have a good customer service, or I have that ground that immediately I launch it, people will just come and say, oh, we are going to Odera's supermarket, something like that. So you find that you can't just say that there is that side hustle that can generate income at a higher rate. Everything, just as you've said, patience, hard work, and consistency. Without that, you have to suffer for some 2 to 3 months before you get on your feet.
But I think we have fast growing side hustles. let's say for example we have content creation. Nowadays majority of people spend time online.
Yeah.
We have content creation, we have photography, we have social media management, you see.
Yeah.
So things to do with media and social media actually nowadays is a perfect example of a good side hustle.
But let me challenge you on that. If you ask any content creator, it's a long journey. It's a long journey. For you to gain the followers that you see people have 10 million, 3 million, it's not an easy task.
Yeah, it's not easy. You have to be patient.
Right now, you'll be creating social content, what's trending. You see, we've seen people creating the content of making people who are separated to come together.
Yeah.
So you find that for your content to be known, you might, you must be creative, and also
you can't just post anything and expect people to like all of a sudden.
Exactly. And this thing that people see that so if that guy is now heading to 10 million followers and he's doing well, what of me? You try it yourself. It's something that you have to be patient on the other side, because for me to get used to your content and for me to make sure that I can't miss any of your episode, it must take time. Because I can't trust you. I might be just passing by. Like you find that someone is producing football content and then you just see them. They are doing good content though, but you are not used to them. We are used to other creators who are also creating content on sports. So it must take time. That's why I'm saying you can't say that it's easy. Even for your content to be monetized, for you to get partnership, for you to get advertisements, it's not an easy task. You have to be patient, you wait, and first of all, I can say that it's the one that takes the longest time.
You have to be consistent.
Consistent, because if I'm used to your content and today I come with the eager to watch what you said today and I don't find it, I'll say, that's a joke, I can't follow that more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say for instance you want to start a side hustle. What are some of the questions that you should ask yourself?
A lot of questions. First of all,
maybe how can you determine the right side hustle for you?
Okay, first I can say that you must look on your target audience. That's the key thing. Which people am I channeling to this thing that I'm going to begin? Is it the youth? Is it millennials? Is it the elderly? So you must have a target audience. After the target audience, something you must look into is that how much will I invest? The cost or the investment that I'll make in the side hustle that I want to begin. That's very key. And the other thing I just think is the strategy. Which strategy am I going to use to make sure that people get to know my side hustle? Is it media? Is it door to door? Or is it which way am I going to make people get used to my side hustle? So there's just a lot of things, but I just think the target audience, your strategy, then you should also know where your funding is going to come from. Yeah, something like that.
And then maybe another question you should ask yourself is, what do I love?
Your passion.
Because you can't just start doing something and you don't even like whatever you're doing.
Exactly.
Right? So you need to ask yourself, what am I good at? Because obviously you know yourself, you know what you're good at, you know what you love to do. So those are some of the questions that you should ask yourself. What am I good at? What do I love to do? Maybe those questions will help you decide the kind of side hustles that you want to start. So maybe this is just an assumption. How much money do you think one should have before starting a side hustle? Yes, side hustles are different, right? Maybe you want to open a shop, maybe you want to start content creation. Okay, this is kind of a tough question actually.
It's tough, but it depends with whatever you want to venture on.
Yes.
If it's content creation, you must have a smartphone.
Yeah.
And the smartphone, though, you can begin with that one that is not quality, and you'll upgrade.
Maybe later on, yeah.
Yeah. And then we have businesses. So there, something, you know, there are some people who say, I'll begin with 1,000. And I recently watched someone on, it was YouTube, on social media, says that I began my egg business with 1,000, and you're like, how? You see?
And now the business is booming.
Yeah, it's booming. So it depends with someone's mindset and how someone thinks. Yeah, but the amount, it depends with whatever you want to invest. It might be 1 million, 100,000, 100 shillings.
Depending on the person.
Yeah, depending on the person and your capabilities.
Yes.
So you must be capable of having such amount so that you can have your side hustle at stand.